Hey Esther, I just wanted to congratulate you on your birth. I know that I'm a little late to send this message, but I was so happy to hear the news.
Oh, thank you so much. And it's okay to be a little late. I feel like the brother-in-law gets a bit of a pass.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. Was it really true that you had twins? That's crazy.
Yes, it was even crazier giving birth to them, honestly. But I had 2 boys.
Amazing. That just really is some great news. I really am happy for you to hear that.
Thank you again for that, Jack. That's very sweet of you. Although I really think that the hard part is only going to be from here on out.
I'm sure it won't be easy with 2 kids running around, but I am sure that the happy times will far outweigh the bad ones, right? I mean, you know that we have our son as well, and he's already a handful. I can't really imagine taking care of 2 kids at once.
Yeah, we've already had our hands full with these 2 little ones. I didn't think that I'd already be this worn out, but anyways, thank you so much for reaching out and for your kind words, Jack.
Of course. I almost didn't say anything because I assumed you 2 were so busy.
But I'm really glad that you did, and your gift was just amazing. Those towels were so soft. I'm sure that they're going to be just perfect for when we have to bathe the twins.
I really hope so. I got some ones that I guess are doctor recommended for babies. Although, I guess twins means that all your laundry be double too, huh?
Oh yes, our laundry basket is already full, and we just did the washing a couple of days ago. All I know is that there are going to be some serious changes around here. It honestly makes me a little scared just thinking about it.
Like I said, it won't be easy, but it will be all worth it. And if you ever need any help, feel free to come to us for anything, okay?
Well, that's really sweet of you to offer, but isn't Hillary having quite a time of things already? I mean, I would have to guess that your son has probably entered his terrible twos already, right?
Yeah, you've heard right about that. And I know that Hillary is also starting to get to her wit's end. Ever since Junior learned how to walk, we really just haven't been able to take our eyes off of him at all.
I don't blame you. Who knows what a little guy like him might get up to?
It's true, but it also means that we have a bit of experience with babies. So please, don't hesitate to come to us with any questions you might have.
I already feel better knowing that Ted and I aren't alone in raising these 2. Thank you so much.
Of course. Although I'm sure that your parents have also offered just as much as I am here. So either way, just know that you have lots of people who want to support you.
Well, you know that my parents don't know everything, right? And of course they're helping us how they can, but it also doesn't help that my family lives so far away. And as for Ted's mother, well, I'm just getting a bit worried about her health. So it really does mean a lot to hear that you're so willing to be there for me.
Of course. And if that's the case, then again, just know that you can come to me with anything.
Excellent. I might just have to take you up on the offer one day.
Although now that I say that, you should also know that I'm going to be getting a bit busy with work from here on out. And I'm actually going to be leaving on a business trip next week so that the house is going to be empty.
Oh, I didn't know that. Where are you going to be on this business trip of yours?
They're actually sending me all the way to India, if you can believe it.
Oh, wow. So it's not just a business trip to another state. You're going to a whole different continent.
Yeah, and this business trip is going to be really, really long time. So I guess you might end up talking to Hillary for advice more than me. But I know that she'll be more than happy to help you out as well. So don't you worry about that.
Oh, thank you so much. I feel so bad that you're already doing so much for us. I don't know what else to say except how grateful I am for you.
It's not a big deal at all. Besides, Hillary is always talking about how she misses taking care of Junior when he was just a little baby. And what's more, we're family. Of course we'd be there for each other.
In that case, if I have any questions next week, I guess I'll reach out and ask Hillary about that. Hey, Esther, are you there? I'm really sorry to be asking this out of the blue, but I have a small favor. Oh, hey there, Hillary. What seems to be on your mind? If I can help you, then I'll do my best. Oh, thank you so much. You really are the best. You see, I would really, really appreciate it if you could look after Junior tomorrow. I know that it's sudden, and I'm really sorry to drop this on you like that. You want me to look after him tomorrow? Yes, if it's possible. You see, a close friend of mine actually passed away recently, and, well, tomorrow is the funeral. I would bring Junior if he were a bit older, but I don't think that he'll be able to sit still and stay quiet through the whole thing, and I'd really like to be there. Oh my gosh, Hillary, I'm so sorry to hear that. If you need me to watch Junior for that, then of course we'll take him for the day. Are you sure? I know that it's last minute, and I would hate to put you out, but I would have to leave him at your house early in the morning, and I wouldn't return until pretty late. Of course, you take all the time you need, Hillary. I really don't want you to have to worry about anything else. Well, thank you so much for understanding, Esther. This really means so much to me. After all, I know that your kids are still so small. Oh, you don't have to worry about the twins at all. Besides, we're family and we should be there for each other. And I really do understand why you wouldn't want to bring Junior to a funeral. That's obviously a place where you would want everyone to stay quiet and respectful through the whole thing. That's exactly what I'm thinking, and Junior is just in his terrible twos, and he is always running off, and I just don't think I'd be able to keep an eye on him. I was going to go and ask my parents for help with this, but they're just so strict. Well, not only that, but your mother-in-law might not be in the best shape physically to take care of small children. It really is true, though. Ever since my dad passed away a few years ago, my mom's condition has only worsened. I've lost track of the amount of times we've had to take her to the hospital. And we would hate for one of the kids to accidentally pass something on to your mom. I heard that her immune system really isn't what it used to be, so I think it's best if we watch your kids. I would just be so sad if something happened to your mom because she was watching the kids. I am so happy that you understand where I'm coming from. I just feel bad because I have parents, but I can't really ask them for much. So I'm sorry that all of this ends up falling more on you. Oh, you really don't have anything to apologize for at all. After all, my parents live quite far from here, so I understand. I really do wish I had more people who I could go to ask for help, but I think that you're really the only person that I can go to now that Jack is off on his business trip. Oh, that's right. I had almost forgotten. I can't believe that his work sent him all the way to India. Yeah, but he's always going on business trips. This is just the first time in a long time that he's had to go so far away. But it isn't easy either way since he spends so much time out of the house, especially now that we have Junior. I know, it's like you're practically a single parent. That really can't be easy on you at all. But I can relate with how busy my husband is as well. I feel like I do all the parenting around here. Oh, yes, I forgot how busy his work likes to keep my little brother. But you would think that they'd be a little more understanding since you two have twins now. You would hope so, but I don't see that happening anytime soon, to be perfectly honest with you. And now that I'm taking time off of work, I feel bad because now Ted has to work even harder. I mean, twins are literally twice as expensive as having just one baby. And having one baby is already expensive enough, I would know. But I guess maybe this is just our lot in life, isn't it? I suppose for now it might be, yeah. But I'm just really glad that I have someone who can emphasize with the kinds of things that I've been going through now. It's good to know that we both have someone we can count on if we need any help, and thank you so much for agreeing to take Junior. If you ever need a rest for your twins, you just let me know, okay? Whenever I'm free, I'm more than happy to take care of them now and then. Well, thank you so much for saying all of that. It really does mean so much to me. To be honest with you, I've been getting so little sleep lately that every day is starting to feel like a haze. Oh, I understand that. I remember when Junior was a baby, he used to keep Jack up at all hours of the night. I wished so badly I had someone I could ask for help then. Of course, I can completely see why. I mean, one kid or two kids, it's too much work for one person to do. Well, don't you worry about things from now on. You have someone that you can talk to when it gets hard, and who'll help you when they can. It really does make me so happy to know that I have such supportive siblings-in-law. Of course! After all, that's what family does, right? What kind of family would we be if we weren't supporting each other? Well then, look out, because I just might be asking you for a little favor in the future then. As you should. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow when I drop off Junior at your place. It shouldn't be too late in the morning when I do. Oh, Esther, are you there? I was just wondering if you wouldn't mind looking after Junior for me again. You need me to look after your son again? I feel like lately you've been having me look after him every 3 days. I know that it's been kind of often, but I'm just really busy with things here, and it would mean so much to me if you could do this. You know that I don't have anyone else that I can go to for these sorts of things, right? Right, but I'm just saying that it's not even been a month since the first time you asked me to watch Junior. And since then, I feel like I've watched him at least a dozen times. I mean, what could be keeping you so busy that you have to leave him with me so often? If you really don't have anyone else to watch him, maybe you should put off some of these errands. Esther, you know that I'm not trying to get you to watch Junior for me on purpose, right? It's just that these are things that I've had scheduled for a while. I really do understand the first time where you were going to your friend's funeral, but what could be as important as that so that you have to leave him with me? I just have a lot going on in my life right now, okay? I really respect being busy, Hillary, but I also have my hands full with the twins. I'm still barely able to get any sleep because I'm so busy dealing with them. So I really just don't know if I'm up to watch Junior again. He really knows how to take it out of me. I just don't think I can do it this time. Oh, come on. You're going to be just fine. I can just wear him out before I drop him off at your place, right? Then he'll just be sleeping the whole time and it'll be so easy for you. Hillary, please, I just don't think that this is going to work out. I really do feel like I'm already at my limits. I'm tired and I can't take any more. So please, don't make me have to keep telling you now. And please don't just bring him over suddenly like you have before. What are you talking about? I always ask like this if I can bring Junior over. I never just surprise you with him. But how many times have I tried to tell you that I can't watch him before this? There have been plenty of times where I've told you no and you've just dropped Junior off and drove away. I really don't appreciate you pretending like you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, but you still took him in, didn't you? You should have been more clear that you were serious about not watching him. If you really turned me down seriously, then I wouldn't have been so confused by your mixed signals to leave him with you. Except that I have told you in very clear language that I don't want to watch him. Okay, well, saying you don't want to and saying that you can't or won't are different things, aren't they? You really need to be more careful with your language. Besides, weren't you the one talking about how great it is that we're able to be there for each other? I do still think that's great, but I don't think that we're being there for each other. I think it's more like I'm just being there for you. Okay, well, sure, that might be how it seems right now, but that's just because I'm at a busy point in my life. And I thought that I was going to be able to count on you being there for me like you said you were going to. And I really do want to be able to be there for you, but I also need to prioritize myself and rest. And I just really don't feel good today, so I really think that I need to give myself a break. I'm just in no state at all to be able to take care of a little kid right now. Please, you have to do this for me. If you can't take him, then I won't be able to do all of the errands that I need to today. Well, I am telling you that the answer is no. You will just have to find someone else to watch Junior. But the whole reason that I am coming to you about this is because I don't have anyone else at all to ask for this. I thought that you would understand where I'm coming from and want to support me. Why would you talk about being there for me if you weren't going to follow through? Are you really just suggesting that I should leave Junior at home all by himself? I never once said anything like that at all. But you realize that that's what's going to happen if I can't find someone who can watch over Junior, don't you? Not that you even care about what happens to him at this point. Anyways, I'm just going to bring him over to your place, okay? Hold on just 1 second. I am telling you that I don't want to and can't take Junior in. I am so sorry, but something came up and I just really need someone to look after Junior today. I should be there in 10 minutes with him. Thanks so much for doing this. No, this is not going to happen, and you really need to cut this out. I don't ever want you to bring Junior around here again. Do you understand? Wait a second. What? Why are you acting this way towards me? You're being so mean. You were the one who told me that I needed to speak to you clearly when it came to this, right? So I am using very strong and clear language to make it clear that I am not going to watch Junior now or ever again. Now tell me, do you understand what I'm saying to you? You are just so horrible. Do you know that? Are you trying to make fun of me or something? I'm not making fun of you, but I'm turning you down. You said that you're on your way with Junior. So I am telling you that I will not be taking care of him. You really have some serious nerve talking to me like that. You think you're better than me? You think that you don't have to help me out? Don't you realize that I'm your sister-in-law? You owe me this. We're family. I really don't think that you get how family works. I mean, you may be my sister-in-law, but that doesn't entitle you to anything. And quite frankly, I really don't want anything to do with you anymore. But I don't understand. Where is this even coming from? Why are you acting this way? I'm only asking you to look after one kid. Are you really telling me that you won't do this for me? I need someone to watch Junior. I don't have anyone else that I can go to. Don't you get that? Well, I think that I have done more than my fair share of helping you out. You've been asking me for help over and over again, and you haven't listened to what I have to tell you at all. And now I just really don't feel like helping you out anymore, okay? And the reason is because you have been forcing me to help you this whole time. I haven't been forcing you to do anything. You told me that you wanted to help me, and I'm just taking you up on the offer. I mean, you already had twins. What difference does one more child make? Besides, we're all family here, aren't we? The fact of the matter is that you're my sister-in-law and I'm older than you, so you need to do what I tell you. That literally makes no sense at all. We're both adults. Why should I listen to you just because you're older? I've been there for you this whole time, and you have really taken advantage of my kindness. But now I am standing up for myself and telling you that I am not going to watch your kid anymore. But you have to. I actually don't have to, thank you very much. My house is not a daycare. Do you understand me? You hardly even leave the house. It's not like you don't have the spare time to be able to do this. I don't get why you can't watch him for me. Are you seriously going to burn your bridge with me over something like this? Don't you realize the effect that's going to have on interacting with the rest of my family? Good luck trying to be a good daughter-in-law when you're acting this way. You are the one who continues to drag Junior over here and drop him off without my permission. In fact, you've basically blackmailed me into doing that several times by saying that if I don't, you'll leave him all on his own.
Besides, you're just asking me to watch Junior so that you can go and cheat on your husband.
Excuse me? How dare you talk to me like that? Just who do you think you are to say something like that to me?
It's me, Hillary. It's your husband, Jack.
What? Do you think that I'm stupid or something? My husband Jack is away on a business trip right now. He's not there with you.
It really is me, Hillary. I got some distressing messages from Esther and came back from my trip. Although I will have to go back and finish my time there in a couple days.
So then, wait, you've really come back?
That's right. Now, what is all this that I'm hearing about you making Esther look after Junior? Because since I've been away, you've been telling me that you've been at home with our son all day.
This can't be happening. Please tell me this is some kind of joke. Did you really come all the way back just because of what Esther was saying?
Well, you were hardly even replying to my messages before now, so I felt like I didn't have a choice. And Esther was telling me all about how you've been leaving Junior with her. So I thought that something must be up back home. I started to do some digging, and that's how I found out about the affair. I know that you've been seen coming in and out of a hotel with some young man. I know that you've even taken him into our house before. I have photo evidence, so don't try and deny it.
No, you've got this all wrong. This is just one big misunderstanding.
Oh, really? And just what do I have wrong here, huh?
I mean, me and that guy, we weren't actually seeing each other. I was just with him to kill time, but it really wasn't serious. You have to believe me.
So you decided to cheat on me to kill time. Is that what you're telling me? I guess I just thought that you had found a better way to spend your free time while I was away.
I don't even know what to say to this. You have to know that I never meant to hurt you at all.
Then let me tell you what's going to happen next since I have to return to India. I'm going to hire a divorce lawyer and you're going to sign whatever paperwork he gives you that ends our wedding. Got it? Then I'm going to sue you for your affair and make you pay for cheating on me. Finally, I'm going to get full custody of Junior and take care of him.
No, you can't do that to me. It isn't fair. Please, Jack, can't we talk about this? You can't just destroy my family like this. I don't want to lose you or Junior.
Well, you should have thought about that before you chose to run around with some other man. I thought that losing us like this would have been just what you were hoping for.
Of course not. I would never want to lose either of you. I don't know what I'd do with you both. Oh, please don't do this to me.
Why are you so upset about losing Junior now? It's not like you were spending all that much time with him since I left. You were just leaving him with his aunt while you had all the fun you wanted.
Please, Jack, you have no idea how hard it is being a single mother like this. I needed a break, that's all.
I really am not interested in whatever excuses you come up with to try and excuse this. I want a divorce, and that's final.
But you can't just decide that. You and I have to talk about this.
Why? You were the one cheating on me. You were the one finding ways to get rid of Junior for the day. And you were the one forcing Esther to take care of him. You've only cared about yourself this whole time, and suddenly you think that we have to care about what you want? I'm never, ever going to forgive you for what you've done. And if I never see you again, I'll be happy. Anyways, you'll be hearing from my lawyer soon enough. Please don't make this take any longer than it needs.
You can't just end the conversation like this. Please, Jack, there is still so much more to talk about. Jack, please come back. You can't just leave me like this. Jack? Hello? Esther? Is anyone there? After that, Jack followed through on what he had said and hired a lawyer to handle the divorce while he returned to India to complete his assignment abroad. Hillary was made to pay for her affair and lost custody of Junior. Thankfully, Jack's work was very understanding and insisted that he return home to be with his son and get a handle on his affair. Jack returned back home and moved with Junior into his parents' house while he looked for a new place to live. While at his parents' house, Hillary began to show up and shout things at Jack and Junior from the street. The situation got so bad that Jack once again had to take Hillary to court and had a restraining order placed against her. I could only wonder at the effect all this would have on Junior growing up. But after that, Hillary stopped bothering Jack and even stopped messaging me. I heard she sold all her things and used the money to move to a new city where nobody would know her. Now that things have settled down, it's much better. Jack and Junior were able to move into a nice condo in the city, and Jack hasn't been sent on a business trip in a month. The two of them come over to my house frequently as the twins have grown quite attached to their cousin after spending so much time with him. Of course, I'm sad about how things ended up with Hillary, since I really did think that we'd be able to get along better. But I'm glad that we're all doing so well with moving on with our lives. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.